Speckled, spotted, and streaked. This story is full of family politics. You have Jacob and his two wives. You have the wives against each other. You have a father-in-law and a son-in-law and the sons, and even the controlling of animals. It's all family. First of all, to make something clear, Jacob loved both his wives. The scripture, some translations say that when God saw that Jacob hated Leah. That word hated is an interesting word. It actually means didn't love as much as. Love is still involved, but Rachel he loved more, and it was obvious, but he actually loved both wives. This story gives a little bit of insight into the family customs of that day. When a man had more than one wife, then certain days were allotted to each one, so that there would be a fairness in this whole thing. And so when you throw the handmaid into the mix, now you have to understand, the handmaid was under the total control of the wife. The husband had no right to that handmaid unless the wife chose it. If he would have taken that handmaid without the wife's permission, it would be considered rape. But Rachel gives a handmaid, and by doing this, she's accomplishing two things. First of all, if that handmaid delivers a child, Rachel can claim the child. It's hers because she's in total control there. But the other thing is by throwing another woman into the mix, it reallots the days. So that means that Leah gets less days. Well, that meant that she got less days too. But in this case, she didn't care. She just wanted to have Leah to have less days. Oh, the politics. The separation of the animals. Jacob works out a deal. He said, I will keep all the speckled, spotted, and streaks animals, and you get the others. And Laban agrees to this. But an interesting thing, before the agreement actually kicks in, he goes throughout the flock and he takes all the speckled, spotted, and streaked animals out of the flock, sends them with his sons 3 days' journey away, totally separates them away. What this means is that Jacob is starting this agreement with zero. He has no animals at all. He's starting with nothing and builds his flock from there. I've always been interested in this little ritual that he had as far as controlling how the animals delivered certain type of offspring, and I never understood it. I studied more into this and realized that what he did is he was taking certain branches and they had to be fresh, so that when he peeled the bark back, the sap was still there, and then he'd put that into water, so that when the animal walks up, when the female animal walks up and drinks, just by looking at it doesn't control her offspring. In actuality, the aroma with the sap of and the bark and the water mixed together, she would immediately go into heat. Some translations say that they would conceive. That word actually means be put into heat. Then Jacob made sure that certain male animals were close by, the ones that he wanted that female to mate with. And in that way, he was controlling the offsprings. Not only that they would be spotted, speckled, or streaked, but also that they would be either stronger or weaker. He could control all this. Amazing how much he knew about this procedure. Well, welcome to the family politics of Old Testament Bible days. But come back next time when we give you more insights on the story.